I'm Joe, your mid-range travel expert. The Azores, 9 volcanic islands in the middle of the Atlantic. On São Miguel, there's one place that feels alive beneath your feet: Furnas. Whether you're visiting by car, cruise, or guided excursion, this valley is where the island truly breathes. Anthony Bourdain once visited here, drawn by its food and fiery landscape. Here's why Furnas became one of our favorite places in the Azores, and why it might be one of yours too. If you're flying in, São Miguel has non-stop links from mainland Portugal, including Lisbon and Porto. From the USA, you can fly direct from JFK, Newark, or Boston. Across Europe, there's many direct flights from London, Paris, Frankfurt, Madrid, and Amsterdam, making this remote island surprisingly accessible. Once you're on São Miguel, there's a few ways to explore. If you're visiting for a few days, consider booking a private tour where you can choose your own destinations and timeframes. Perfect for customizing your day around Furnas and beyond. If you're on a tighter budget, guided group tours are a great option. They're more affordable and include planned stops like the geothermal vents, Terra Nostra Garden, and the Furnas village itself. If you're staying longer, you might prefer to rent a car, giving you freedom to explore São Miguel's lakes, waterfalls, and viewpoints at your own pace. If you're arriving by cruise, you'll dock in Punta Delgada, the island's main port. From there, it's about a 45-minute drive through the hydrangea-lined hills and quiet villages into Furnas Valley, a world inside a volcano. Furnas sits inside a massive volcanic caldera, one of the most active geothermal zones in the Azores. The ground rumbles softly, mud pool bubbles, and clouds of steam rise through the trees. You can actually walk right beside the vents, feeling the warmth radiating from the earth and hearing it hiss like a giant exhale. Years ago, this area was completely open. People wandered freely between the boiling pools. But recently, barriers and wooden walkways have been added to keep visitors safe and protect the fragile ground beneath. Scientists monitor gases here constantly. Carbon dioxide and hydrogen sulfide sometimes spike high enough to make the air unsafe indoors. Locals have learned to live with it, reading the wind, keeping their homes ventilated. For the people of Furnas, this volcanic energy isn't just danger, it's dinner. Each morning, they lower huge pots of meat, sausage, potatoes, and vegetables into steaming holes into the earth. After about 6 hours, lunch is ready. It's called Cozido das Furnas, the Azores' most famous meal. We ate ours at restaurant Tony's, one of the best-known spots in town for this dish. It's usually around $18 to $22 per plate. Here's a tip: check with your tour guide to make a reservation. The place can fill up fast, especially on weekends when tour groups arrive. If Tony's is full, there's other great options nearby, like Chasse Sab or restaurant Terra Nostra. Each pot has its own flavor depending on the mix of meats, which beef, pork, chicken, chorizo, the smoky aromas that steep from the vents. It's hearty, rich, and somehow comforting knowing that it was cooked entirely by the earth itself. Not everything here takes all day. Locals also bring fresh corn, boil it right in the geothermal pools. They lower baskets into the bubbling vents. Wait about 10 minutes, pull up the golden ears of corn, soft, sweet, and kissed by sulfur and sea salt, the island's version of street food. And if you're planning your own visit, I'm including links in the description below, from local tours that visit Furnas to restaurant recommendations and travel resources to help you plan your trips. And don't forget to subscribe to the channel and like the video. In the village, you'll find mineral fountains. This water comes straight from the ground. Each of these with its own taste and mineral makeup. Some are metallic, others are fizzy, and some are slightly citrusy. Locals drink them for digestion and health. Travelers drink them just to say they did, and I was definitely one of them. That one's good.
And now, we'll take the one that we need. Like with your hands, you can get wet and everything. If you just go like this, you never get wet.
A lot of diseases on that thing.
Yeah, you go.
And from all of the ones, this is all.
Furnas is famous for its thermal waters. and there's 2 main places to experience them, each with completely different atmospheres. First is Terra Nostra Garden, a historical botanical garden dating back to the 1700s. Its palm-lined paths and moss-covered bridges lead to a massive thermal pool, colored with deep oranges from the island's iron-rich soil. The water stays around 38 to 40 degrees Celsius, which is about 100 to 104 Fahrenheit. Perfect for a slow, relaxing soak surrounded by tropical greenery. While we were there, Terra Nostra was closed for maintenance, so we couldn't get in. But it's usually open year-round. If you plan to visit, buy your tickets in advance, since the garden sometimes closes unexpectedly or fills to capacity. Even without swimming, it's worth walking through the grounds for its peaceful scenery and exotic plants. Then there's Bourdain Beja, which is just a few minutes away. A collection of open-air pools built beside a warm stream, surrounded by ferns and soft lighting. This is where you can enjoy a night swim, and it's one of the most magical experiences you can have in Furnas. Steam rises through the trees as the lights reflect off the orange-tinted water. Calm, cozy, and distinctly Azorean. Be sure to book the Bourdain Beja in advance, especially for the evening slots. We booked our trip about 2 weeks before arriving, and every night swim was already sold out. If you're staying in Ponta Delgada and plan to come to Furnas just for a swim, day or night, make sure to arrange your transportation ahead of time, since taxis and shuttles can be limited after dark. Not far from the village center, tucked behind the steam, stands the old watermill of Furnas, a quiet piece of local history. You can actually visit the mill, walk right up to it, and listen to the gentle rhythm of the water turning the old stone steel. Long before Furnas was known for its steamy vents and thermal baths, this mill ground corn and wheat for the valley's families, powered only by the flow of the stream. It's simple, peaceful, and a place where time slows, where the sound of running water replaces the hiss of the steam.
It's a good system to use. What happens if there's a drought? There's no water.
If you're visiting Furnas on a cruise stop, plan for about 5 to 6 hours. 45 minutes each way from the port, about 2 hours exploring the calderas and the Cozido pits, an hour at Terra Nostra Garden, and an optional village stroll or viewpoint on the return. You can book a small group tour or private driver for flexibility, and here's a few things to bring: a towel, a dark swimsuit, and a camera. This valley photographs like nowhere else on Earth. Furnas is proof that paradise and peril can share the same soil. The same steam that cooks your lunch can poison the air. The same water that heals your body stains everything it touches. Furnas changes you. Its warmth, its edge, and its reminder that the earth is still alive beneath your feet. So whether you're sailing the Atlantic, road tripping across São Miguel, or just daydreaming of a place where the world still breathes, don't skip Furnas. Because here, paradise isn't perfect, it's powerful. Thanks so much for watching, and I'm Jo, your mid-range travel expert.